Fatou.
Mr. President,
Don't sit down.
High Commissioner,
He's the sports minister.
Ismaila,
You need to show them how it
Olnet,
is before
jigéen di Glasgow yaa ngi nii. Ngi nii.
Yes.
The Minister Bakary Badjie.
So, okay. Right, so, Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Lamin Sani. I'm the current president of the Gambian Association, GAMSCA in Glasgow here. And these are my executive members, Vice Chairman Jabudanko, PRO Wudi Jalo, this is the youth coordinator, Fatou, and Bill is our organizing team member, and we got Musa, who is the Musa Conte, our founding officer, and Ibrahim Sawane, our Secretary General. But welcome you all today to Glasgow. It's very good to have you here and to welcome you for the Commonwealth Games. And I can assure you guys that we will give you our full support and motivation and encouragement to do whatever you want to do in sports and make sure your achievements, are achieved in any way. So the support is there, and the coordination will be there too. I think soon to have brief everyone knows about the 26th, which is this coming Sunday in the park. So we call it a Gambian Day. The flyers are already out, where we will come together to have some snacks, drinks, to make it lively and also with culture blend a little bit, so that everybody can see themselves home away from home, which can try and motivate the athletes also to know that, we got people here who are going to support us and make us proud for who we are, because we fly the Gambian flag anywhere we go, and the Honorable Minister is here today, which is very, very good and grateful. I think this is your first time in Scotland. The councillor, the High Commissioner has been here a lot, but the warm welcome again is up to you, and then welcome to our country or our place. Feel free, feel comfortable. You are at home from our home. Thank you very much,
So on my part, Her Excellency is here as the High Commissioner, of course, affiliated to the Court of St. James, which includes Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. So he's here. Of course, we met the Honourable Minister yesterday, and we also attended the event at the First Minister's event, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Let me again welcome you all. All those coming from Badjie and NOC, but also GAMSCA people, and of course the Honourable Minister for coming to the Commonwealth Games. Your coming here this afternoon is very significant, but also very symbolic, really, because I think it just demonstrates again Gambian solidarity, and I believe that what you have done will also motivate our athletes. We have come here to achieve something, to win, and knowing that the Gambian community is behind our athletes will encourage that for that endeavor, that we'll be able to get something today. This morning, or this mid-morning, I think, Jaliba Koyate came here, and I was telling him that with playing the kora, we normally dance. Yeah. So I say I hope that at the end of the game we will be dancing. So that means we have won. So welcome again, and thank you very much for your presence, Mr. Chairperson. Thank you, members of the committee, Ismaila, all of you. Thank you. I had the honor to attend the gala dinner.
See, different challenges. Even one.
I think I was one of the last. I hardly do that, but I was one of the last to leave the hall. And the following morning also they did a very nice event at the park. And really, for me, it demonstrated Gambian unity and Gambian solidarity. I have given them at the moment. I said, unless another Gambian community in the diaspora beats this one, they are number one.
So I think we can move to Badjie. You will introduce Bakary.
Thank you. Honourable Minister, good evening, Your Excellency, High Commissioner, Mr. President, thank you very much for welcoming us. My name is Bakary.
Bakary. Thank you very much.
I am the second Vice President of the Gambian National Olympic Committee, which is also the Commonwealth Games Association of the Gambia. But I am the Chef de Mission, that means I'm the head of the delegation that came from Gambia to the Commonwealth Sports. As you know, we are here. We are here because of him and the government. They are the ones that send us here to represent Gambia and fly the Gambian flag. And of course, they fund our trip here. The Gambia is a good standing member of the Commonwealth. And we always take our rightful place in all activities. That's why there is a delegation and of sportsmen, women, and of course officials and government officials here. We are grateful that we are having this opportunity. I recall in April when I came with Mohammed, we had the honor to be received by Her Excellency the High Commissioner and Suntu, and we have explained to them that as a sporting delegation, of course, we are also ambassadors of our country.
Yes.
And this is also premised in our national sports, the new national sports policy that the minister has to see sports also as a national development tool. So we thought we not only coming here on the field or the track, but also to have the opportunity to meet the Gambians and friends of the Gambia in the diaspora. I think that's the thinking behind. We are honored, Minister, to say that Her Excellency and Deputy really welcome the idea and promise to work with us to see it through. At the Games, we're taking part in four sports. We will share with you all the activities, all the details, because we would like you also to come and support our athletes. Currently, we have 2 games in the country. The cyclists have been sent earlier to train in Manchester because it's track cycling and this is new. And the swimming team are here, and everybody is in good standing in terms of registration, and they are training at the moment. We will have the athletes team on the 24th, so they will be here as well for the Gambia Day. Like I said, the idea of the Gambia Day is for us to celebrate Gambia. Not only Gambian sport, but also our culture. Today, sports is changing the lives and livelihoods of a lot of us. I think this gentleman standing here, maybe he doesn't like me to say it, but today is the biggest producer of Gambian expatriates. The number of Gambians living in all sports, volleyball. One of our swimmers is coming from Abu Dhabi. Yes, basketball, they're leaving. I'm not even talking about football, athletics, they are all over the place because of the great support that the state is putting, helping the various associations, the national associations, and certainly the GNOC. And also, again, we thought as a board that the inclusiveness in the sports policy, if we have events like this, it's an opportunity for other people to see us and other Gambians of your sons and daughters here. They also have a right to represent their country if they are good. So these sort of events also make that possible. That's one of the thinkings behind the Gambia. Mr. President, we are very grateful that you agreed to partner with us.
Thank you very much.
Also, it was impromptu, but certainly based on the fact that now even in Gambia, the private sector now believes the direction sport is going. Officials are not present, but they've agreed also to help us with the logistics of the game as well. Like I said, the government paid for nearly everything here. But APS as well, I think they are based in here.
Yes.
They want to come and join us and have a stand during the day, and as well our equipment supply, Afro Sports as well. So you can see the belief is there that the private sector is also accompanying us in this journey. On the side of the Olympic Committee, we have our president, Badjie. He's a gentleman in white here. Okay, and this is the Secretary General, Mr. Yoro Jai. And behind Badulu is our treasurer, by Mark Sise. And Mohammed is our executive director. And also Mr. Ablai Sise is one of our members. Yeah, he's hiding. Somebody else. Of course, there are others. The Caliban daughter is the team doctor. Of course, you know Caliban. And our media officer said we couldn't be here for the moment. I leave the best introduction to our minister. Gentlemen, Mr. President and your executive. I have been in sports for greater part. I am over 60 now, but 40 years I've been a sports artist. I have seen a lot of sports ministers, I have seen a lot of environments. But what's happening in our sports now is unprecedented. It's lucky, I call it, but because he put in the hard work as well. Not only we've never qualified for AFCON twice, but for this, 4 years ago we were together in Birmingham. After 50 years not having a medal, we had a silver medal, which is an improvement. So hopefully he will bring us a gold medal. That's Honorable Minister Bakary. And this is our boss, us in the sporting fraternity. He's the director of this National Sports Association, Sports Council. So this is our first point of call, Mr. Mahmoud. Ambassador, High Commissioner, we are very grateful for all the support that you asked Mr. Toure. I think you've spoken over 100 times. So we would like to also sit down and maybe at some time and have a discussion about the logistics of the Gambia Day with the executive.
But you also know the affiliation I have with the GNOC.
Of course, I know.
Because I have been the first vice president.
Yes, I know. I remember. Vice president of the GNOC.
And then she played volleyball also.
I played volleyball also. I was the volleyball captain.
All right, thank you very much.
Already.
Yeah, it was from the CMD already did that. So he has already done the introduction. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We thank you very much for welcoming us and coming to meet the minister yesterday and join in the minister's reception yesterday with the deputy head of mission. We also appreciate the Gambian community here and for the invitation you extended to us to be together on the 26th to celebrate Gambian Day. That's the spirit of being together and being one family. The Gambia is what we are known for. That's why we are called the Smiling Coast of Africa. And we kept smiling, and solely by the 26th, we'll be there and then we'll share. Your Excellency, I've seen our neighboring country, Senegal. Their embassies would always engage with their nationalities. have meetings and then encourage them to also, encourage their children to participate for their country. This is why when you see most of their players are not resident in Dakar or in Senegal, they are abroad. And I think we also have a big community here in the Gambia, in the UK, and we encourage our children to do sports so that in the future they are the people that we are going to use to participate for the Gambia, coupled with those that we have back home, so that we have a blend of very talented young people. It's inclusion, like it is indicated in the national sports policy. Everybody has a stake in developing the Gambia through sport. So to achieve that economic growth through sports, everybody should be included. Nobody should be left behind. So we want to encourage you. Give your children the opportunity to do sports. It's easier to get it here and be an elite than back home, even though we are doing very well. So we want to encourage you to do that. Call all your guys, and then we have good players so that in the future, the Gambia would find it very easy to get to, do certain sports. Most especially, sports that are not performed in the Gambia because the facilities are not there. We can encourage our children to do those sports so that we participate in so many sports codes. We thank you very much, and like the second Vice President said, Honorable Badjie, we are very lucky. I came to the Ministry of Youth and Sports in 2008, October, and I have lived that era with the ministers that were there before him, and I'm with him now. I have seen the changes that he has brought to the Ministry of Youth and Sports in terms of sponsoring our national teams. Our relationship with the associations are more cordial and smooth than before. That has brought a lot in the performance of our associations and also reflected on the performance of the athletes. When it comes to funding, we'll have to keep on saying this. The government of Barrow is different from other governments. What he is doing in terms of supporting financially, our sports associations and federations is second to none. We have seen the amount of millions in dollars is being pumped into sports, our international engagements and even national engagements, coupled with hosting international sports event in the Gambia, that has also given our sport, a momentum that one can reckon with. I think we definitely appreciate what the Honorable Minister is doing, and I know he will continue to do that. He has a lot of ideas and a lot of things that he has in plan to bring to the sports sector of the Gambia. But this cannot be done alone by us in the Gambia. Those in the diaspora, like what other countries would do, the diaspora also come together and see what they can contribute to sports development. Yes, you are doing more, we know very well, but we still have to be, engaged so that there is that way of coming together as the diaspora, look at sponsors, partnerships, and link it with the Ministry of Youth and Sports so that we are able to sustain the funding. We are a third world country, so if we want to keep like we are doing, it will be very difficult. In the West, the government does not sponsor sports, it's the partners, the private sector. So also informally a private sector that we can rely on to have very good partnership with companies and other organizations in the diaspora to help our sports. I just want to thank you very much, and Your Excellency, we thank you very much for the support and then coming to join us to attend this very important sports event. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I think Honorable, you go last.
Let me just say, maybe just quickly, I think Your Excellency and the Honorable Minister, members of the board of the GNOC, and the Executive Director, I just want to thank all of you. The GNOC is really very grateful, very happy, honored also to have this as part of the Commonwealth Games we are doing here in Glasgow. I think I will just emphasize on the Gambia Day. It's a brilliant idea that came through the board, of course, initiated by our CDM. I will give him, I will really tell you, he came with the idea, and we all endorse it as a board. But he really came with the idea, and he really fought very hard to make it a reality. And I really want to thank him for that. But it's a side event which we are really thinking it would be a platform where we will have the diaspora come, some of our athletes will be around, some of us will be around, and we'll try to showcase Gambia. We try to showcase the destination, we look at bring the culture out, and also the sporting element out. And the objective is really many, but it's just to make sure that, we also showcase our country during this opportunity, during this event that we are having here in Glasgow. So I'm really very happy, and I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for the support that the GNOC has received so far through your office. But for the minister, they have said it all. I mean, we cannot ask for anything more. He's really working very closely with us, doing great with us. We want to thank through him, we want to thank the government. But really very happy with the association, Mr. President, for your support and for buying the idea and even coming in with resources to make sure it happens. We want to thank you very much. We look forward to the day. But you can be assured that the GNOC team is ready for this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone, and good evening to all of us that are here. High Excellency, the High Commissioner of the Gambia to the UK, of course the President of the Gambian Association here in Glasgow, and to your entire executive as well that have made time to join us here this evening, and of course on Sunday for the Gambian Day, and all the members that are here, some of whom I've met before, or some I know, like Mr. Ba is he's actually a sport administrator himself, so it's good finding him here. Because Musa is a brother from a long time ago, when we were in the youth work, much younger at the time. And everyone else, the president, the vice president, who is the chef de mission and the executive of the GNOC, all of you, we are glad to be here. And really, whatever I say will probably be a repetition of what others have said, but we want to extend appreciation to both Her Excellency, the High Commissioner, and to all of you, the executive members of the Gambian Association, and to our friend here, welcome.
Donna. CG assistant.
All right, okay. So, yeah, great to have you. So you're Gambian for now. Always, okay. But thanks so much to all of you. This is a great thing, and really I wasn't even expecting that we would have you people visit us today. Normally one could have said, well, we're meeting on Sunday, so we'll wait for Sunday. But it's good that you people made time to come around to formally welcome us, as some of us came day before yesterday night and others arrived yesterday. And this is the beginning. It's a Gambian hospitality, and anywhere we go, it's demonstrated. But I think this one is an exceptional one, because this is just from day one, and you all are here to say welcome to Glasgow. Something that we appreciate, something we value, but again, something we will remember for a very long time. And of course, when we went to Scotland, the Gambian community there, the association received us in the manner that you would receive us. But of course, talking about the Gambian Day on Sunday, great idea from the Chef de Mission. Thank you for that, Mr. Badjie. Great ideas. We all know he's a very smart person. But that's how the Germans are. My mom is German. So but again, it shows when experience comes together. This is what it creates. In Birmingham, it was the Chef de Mission, and then here again in Glasgow, Scotland, is the Chef de Mission. So all this experience have built up to be able to make things better, and we have always had very good reception. In Birmingham, we had a good one. Here also is even much better. By the time we were here, everything was in place, and that is exactly the same thing with the athletes. The last time in Birmingham, we had some little hitches here and there with visas for some of our athletes, but this time around, everything went perfectly well. So thanks to him, thanks to the executive of the GNOC for the great coordination, but exceptional thanks also to the Gambian High Commissioner here, because from the beginning, they have been on it, from the letters that came, the transmission of the letters, the response, the coordination between us and the Gambian community. The High Commissioner has definitely doing their best, and Excellency, we want to say thank you to you, and thank you to the Deputy Head of Mission, and all of the embassy staff that are there. You know, we would have wished that they are here, but I know there is another activity going on in other places within the United Kingdom, and they are all scattered around. But even if they are not here, you all as Gambian communities are good enough. Just on the conclusion side, on the side of government, really, like all of them said, it's a commitment that we have taken as a government to support as much as we can. You know, just in this meeting, in my intervention, I did talk about some of the funding challenges that we have, not just Gambia, but Africa, in terms of sports, because they are competing priorities. But His Excellency, the President, has taken up an initiative to ensure that we provide as much support as we can to our associations. And the CDM said it, it's not a charity, it's an investment. Because whenever you invest in sports, there's a lot of returns in terms of the peaceful coexistence of people, the economic returns that it brings in terms of the foreign the investment that happens, but also the remittances that gets sent out. So we look at the numbers in terms of every year, how many sport people leave the country to sign professional contracts, whether it's football or it's basketball or it's volleyball, it's there. And these are things that are bringing some good foreign exchange to the country, but also creating employment. And somehow it gives hope to the young people that if I'm a sport person, I can be as good as a doctor or a diplomat or anyone. All you need is to be able to be committed to what you do and get the support that you need. And this is the drive that all of us are into, and we will continue to do our best, of course, alongside, like they say, you know, liberating the sector so that institutions and organizations can function as intended. So to all of you that are here, thank you for coming here with your family members, with all of you. And it's not just for today and Sunday, but activities when Gambians are performing. If you can, I know they have tickets and sometimes they can be expensive, but if you can, join us or join them when I'm not here in supporting the Gambian team. And we just don't want to defend our medals from Birmingham. The silver medal, we want to surpass it. And Fanjai is coming. Hopefully he will be able to surpass that. You know, or maybe others in the swimming and others can get that. But it will be a pride that we're able to get more medals this time around. And that will be something that we can. And His High Excellency have already said that to Jeliba, that we want to dance at the end. And it was not like a real dance, but dance acts in celebrating more medals. I think that is possible because what we have is good enough. Thank you all, and we appreciate your coming. Thank you.
So I think the organizing secretary and Jani, sit because the sisters, most of them storm on the other side, including you. Modalities and how do you think it's?
Yeah, I think that would be great because we can try and see how best we can coordinate it, either in terms of logistics and other stuff, what will each one us to bring, and we can tell you what we can bring on the table. So on that note, it will be more kind of like beneficial for all of us. So we will have a wee chat and sit and then we discuss so that we can go ahead with our planning. So basically it's a plan, and the execution will come after the plan. So, definitely.
We can do that, but something has already passed. I want to talk about that.
Yes. And before I go, I forgot to introduce, this is Adjie's Corner. She's a media personnel.
Mr. Bakary Badjie, you owe me a greeting.
No, of course. I know. That's why I greeted everyone and I forgot you. Maybe. So this is a special one to my dear sister Adjie. You know, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
And you know, that's a coincidence though. Because last time we were in Birmingham, so he was living in Birmingham.
Yes.
This time around, we are here in Scotland, in Glasgow, so he's living here. So he's an exceptional one. We look forward to, and I told her next time, don't leave anywhere. Because next one is going to India, so you shouldn't go to India.
Listen, he wouldn't let me go anywhere. Trust me. No. Thank you, Mr. Badjie.
On behalf of GAMSCA, but I'm just talking like our organizing team. Well, I know it has already been passed, but next time we will love when you people to tell us you come in, we come to the airport and greet and welcome you guys.
Yes,
Because
definitely.
we see now some other African countries, people there, Ghana and the stuff, and then we feel it. We wish we are there with our national flag and our things to welcome you guys from the airport.
With
and
media,
take you where
oh
you
my
are.
God, that would be
We are Glasgow, and
Yeah.
we're Gambians here, we have no hospitality. That's the only thing I want to say from there.
Yes. Yeah.
That will be so that, but on Sunday the park will be nice, for sure.
24th. The athletes are coming on the 24th.
Yeah, Gina and others on 24th. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, we can do it again.
What time?
Yeah, we just do the time and then
We will give you all the
details.
all the
That is so
details.
nice because we did
Yes,
Ghanaians,
yes.
they put in their Facebook pages and the like, and then GAMSCA we are powered, so we need to do that also. So that people know we're doing.
No, he is. Downside something. That's big.
Let's have a small house coming to
That's what came back.
And she's our captain, Gina Bass. So
Yeah.
So we can be at the airport to have, anywhere to do that. With the Gambian flag, we make it big and we
We are a small country with a big heart punching above our weight.
That's what we want to do.
I think we can include that into our discussion now. Yeah, a planning discussion.
Okay,
So who are the teams and then we meet with the teams.
all right. We'll leave you then. But thank you so much again.
Yeah.